Hello and welcome back to Between the Stars. My name is Spanj, and we're on our way to this space station because I think it's high time. Much like the last episode.
Requesting docking permission, please.
It's high time.
Welcome, Captain. Dock at the assigned bay, please.
Now we got a new boat. We desperately need a new boat. We are struggling to survive now in this little starter tug, and it's time we got something new and shiny. Hopefully that's going to carry us through to, well, a bit further into the game. I don't know how long the new boat is going to last, but one thing's for sure, we need a new one. So, oh, a canteen. Interesting. We'll check that out in a minute, because what I want to do is, we've got some crew we could buy, we've got some blueprints we can buy, we're 100% repaired. Lovely. One thing I do need to do is take off the guns, the missiles and stuff here that I want to keep. So this Mark III laser interceptor, for example, the Mark III superior quality guided missile launchers. This laser cannon, I mean, I'm not too bothered by it, but we're gonna ditch that as well. I'm just gonna stick on light plasmas here, light cannon of the Republic. There's a laser. Basically stuff that I don't really care about. I can't buy stuff here, can I? Damn it! Oh, another plasma. A plasma artillery. I need to save the money. I would like to buy the blueprint for the plasma artillery cannon, but we're gonna save the money instead. Okay. I just need one more weapon. I think it's going to be one of these R8 launchers because you know, although I don't really, the laser, fine. Plasma cannon's good against shields. This is good against hull, flat cannon. I'm not going to use the laser. Let's just. I need to put some weapons in here because ultimately, if on the way to the shipyard, the planet, I run into some bother, then I need something to defend myself with. Okay, cool. So yeah, we've got some stuff on the scrap heap here. These are just normal quality guided missile launchers and stuff, and they're giving me lots of goodies and whatnot. So that's all good. I don't think there's anything else here I want to scrap just yet. Maybe that shield generator, because it is only a tier 1. Crew is fine. Research lab. I don't think I've got an iron reactor on the research yet. I do not. I don't think I need one. It's engine power, which is great. Which is good. I'm not sure if I'm going down that route yet. And the R80 launchers, I don't see any reason why we would want to research those and unlock the blueprint of them. They're trash. So I might scrap them, even though they are superior quality, because the R120s, the R120 launcher is significantly better. So in my stash here, I've got Plasma Artillery Cannon Mark II, a shotgun, the R120s, the Plasma Cannon Mark II, and a 19 AC Artillery Cannon Mark I. So we have some nice guns there. I think that all this goes over. I'm going to put it in the stash just in case, but I believe it all comes with me, so I don't think it's getting out is any big problem. So let's grab these two R90 launchers, and we're going to put them on the scrap heap as well. Get them scrapping, and we get all this goodies stuff from doing that. I was selling all this stuff where I could. Can't sell it here, but see. You guys in the comments quite rightly pointing out that yeah, I should be scrapping a lot more stuff than I am actually scrapping at the moment. So there we go. All the crew, no more upgrades going on over here. So right, what we want to do, let's just quickly check out this canteen, and then we're going to head to the planet. There is a shipyard there, and we're going to see what boats we can get. You find yourself in the station's cantina, meditating the current situation when 2 crew members from another Republic ship enter and sit near you. You have a heated conversation about what the best type of ammunition is. One of them thinks that heavier munitions are better due to their destructive capability, while the other believes that light munitions are easier to use and more versatile. I'm indifferent to the type of ammunition that's best. Light munitions are better, heavy ammunition is better. We're going to go with heavy because I'm pretty sure this is going to give us a little trait. So heavy. Yeah, look at that. Increased damage, but energy costs increase. Right, okay. Heavy munitions are always going to give you a clear advantage over a thicker hulled ship. I always try to keep my ship topped up on this type of ammo. Do I? I mean, the missiles, are they considered heavy? They are guided missiles, so yeah. I assume that they're heavy. Anyway, that was fun, right? So, nothing else here. Let's go to the planet then. And hope we don't get stopped on the way, because if we do, we are not exactly in the bestest of shapes to deal with it. We may have to just resort to running away. Okay, it looks like we made it safe and sound. Right, so somewhere on this rock is a shipyard. Shooting Star Inn is not what we're looking for, although that is probably the home of some more side quests. Hangar, shipyard. Here we go. The Infinite Borealis. A monster. 20,000 credits would completely and utterly break me. But it is a significant boat. It would be a complete change of playstyle. The Cosmos Explorer is kind of what I thought I would go for. This is the little boat that we had during the prologue, and it was a beast. Quite light on the hull, a little stronger than my current ship, mind. Less shields, less engine, but more weapons. Four weapon slots and 3 utility slots. The Mercury Oxygen. Oh boy, this looks like a good ship. Oh wow, that's everything I dreamed of. It's love at first sight, ladies and gentlemen. Holy moly, look at this beauty. I want that one. I want that one. It is 35,000 credits. I am 15,000 credits short for that one. Oh, wow. Look at the stats on this bad boy. The shields are even better. The engine power and agility, not so much, but you would expect a significant decline given the size of the boat. But it's not even that significant. It's actually quite... What? What is this boat and why do I not have it yet? Look at it, it's gorgeous. What a ship. The Rebellion Dissident. Ew. Just ew. What is this? Yeah, it's just a garbage hauler. Yeah. Okay. I mean, I can see what you're going for. It's definitely a little scrap ship. I can't even afford that. I don't even want that. I mean, it's well armed, don't get me wrong, but nope. Back to the Infinite Borealis. Oh, god damn. That's a tough one. That is a tough one. The Cosmos Explorer is 15. It's a beautiful little boat. It'll probably serve us well, but I suspect maybe it might, might get blown up a lot. It might get blown up a lot. But this thing, oh, I want this. I want this one. How do I get 15,000 more credits? Where do I get? I need some money. I need some money. I can't buy it. Price, no. Okay, all right, fine. Yeah. 15,000. I reckon I could do that. I reckon I could do enough side missions and side quests to do that. Well, it's been a few hours of sort of grinding away to try and get 35,000 credits, and I've come back to the same shipyard, and it's a different set of ships. It doesn't keep the same set of ships. It's completely different. So that beautiful boat that I wanted to buy isn't here anymore. I've got 44,000 credits. As I went around, I just blew up a bunch of boats and took all their stuff. I've been manufacturing parts, selling them, and so on and so forth. The Mercury Krypton. I mean, this thing looks fantastic as well, but not nearly as fantastic as the one we had before. I want this one hasn't got as good as stats either. The Mercury Krypton is a superior class battleship. It is fast and has exceptional armor. Has a great many anchor points to equip offensive as well as defensive systems. It is usually used by the most experienced captains for its versatility in combat. I mean, it does have 6 offensive slots and 4 utility slots. That's pretty good. But I want that other ship that we found. How the hell do I get that back? I have to go through all the shipyards and just try and find it. Damn it. And maybe if I don't find it, I can come back here and a whole new slew of ships will be available. I want that boat though. I am going to find it. There she is. Knew it. Look at this magnificent beast. That is a bow ready for ramming. That is right there. Excellent. And we can afford it. Fantastic. Ladies and gentlemen, our new boat. Thank you, please. Hell yeah! Is that all you're going to give us? Is that it? That's all you're going to give us. Okay, I mean, fine. We got burst fire. I like that. Short time weapon bursts. Consuming energy. Gatling in the Republic. Light plasma, light plasma. Okay, so it swapped the weapons over that I had on my Mercury Thalum onto this one. Fine. No problem. We'll put the flak there as well. We realise we've only got 2 utility spots in this one, but good damn, this is a beautiful looking ship. Let's get this over to a space station then, because ultimately my stash, which I can't access here, has got all the stuff that I want to put on here. So in the meantime, though, we will just equip all the guns. All the guns. Light plasma, Gatling, light plasma. There we go. And missile launchers. That's fine. 2 flak cannons. It's all good. Departments still working away. Good. All right. Let's have a look at this new beautiful boat. Where's the exit? Show me, show me, show me. There she blows. Oh, yes. That's what I'm talking about. Magnificent. Now, the Krypton might be a superior ship because it has actually got 2 extra utility slots in this one, but oh, look at it. The Krypton's ugly. This thing is not. Yes. Very good. Right. I'm going to have to take a proper photo of it later. Let's get to the station. Now, obviously, our main objective here is water and oil, which is the next thing along the mission list. To take out a Children of the Sun scout party. And that'll be an interesting first conflict for this boat. I'm looking forward to it. Okay, so I realise that the weapon loadout that I've got here is not going to be ideal for this ship. It's going to take me a little while to get a good loadout, I think. But we have got 2 superior quality, or a high quality and a superior quality plasma cannon here. A Mark IV and a Mark III. I can't upgrade that again. We're out of this oil stuff, whatever it is. We've got our guided missile launchers still in there. I'm going to have to play around with the weapon wheel because obviously I don't really want to be firing everything all the time. The shotgun I think might be like the little surprise bitch. Yeah, when I get close to a ship, take it out with the plasma cannons, the shields out with the plasma cannons. And then do a little drive-by with a shotty. See how that does. But yeah, the missiles, I mean, they're pretty much a staple. But I don't know, firing them at the same time as the plasmas might be interesting. It'll be interesting to see. I just might, at the moment, the only thing to disable, I think, is the shotgun, unless I'm like point blank. The only other thing I might try is swapping out these missile launchers for Gatlings of the Republic. At the moment, I have only 1 normal quality Gatling of the Republic, and they're pretty weak, 31 hull damage a second. But until I can get some actual full-on artillery or something, big slapping artillery cannons, that might be all I can do. That might be all I can do. I've got the plasma cannons. I thought I had some plasma artilleries stashed away, but I don't know what I've done with them. They're not there, that's for sure. Anyway, that's the setup for now. There's the plasma artillery, sorry, getting confused. So 1 plasma artillery, 2 plasma cannons. So shields, hopefully, will be gone very quickly. And then the plan is, we run up and shot them in the face. We've got 2 point defenses at the moment. I might swap these out, depending on how we do. I've got a cloaking generator, meh. Shield, generator, and an ion reactor at the moment. So we'll see how we do, and then if I can get a nuclear missile launcher, then I might swap that out for a nuke. That'll be fun. But yeah, okay, that's where we are. That's our situation. Now then, let's do water and oil. This is with Captain Bradley. We are going to go and fight some stuff. We'll see how this ship performs. We are in a battleship after all. Now, Not our little scout anymore. Oh no. This thing has got some, like, 3 times the hull.
Whoa! We thought you collided with a meteorite or something. False alarm, guys. He's still alive. Mike, I owe you 200 credits.
It's too quiet in here.
What with how late you've been, I wouldn't be surprised if the enemy knew all of the Admiral's plans.
I'm serious, Bradley.
It's a trap. Prepare for combat.
Of course it
For the
is.
Republic!
Wow, they overheated real quick.
Bradley, situation status report.
Screw you! You're not my commanding officer!
That shotgun working well. Gonna ram Bradley's ship though. Another ship
Good
down.
job, guys!
Rear
Let's show the
shields.
captain
Rear
how to
shields are
kill
down.
children of the sun.
We got the damn missiles
Bradley,
coming
be
in.
careful, you idiot.
Whoa!
Maybe you should be careful. It's difficult to distinguish you from the children's ships.
Taking damage. Another one just arrived. Need to get some distance from these guys.
May, damage analysis.
I feel fine, Captain. Dragon's words haven't damaged me one bit. Although I appreciate you asking.
Oh, hello.
May, ship damage.
Moderate hull damage. Only operational systems.
All right, let's get this over with.
Smashing. So hard to hit these things at range. Gotta try and lead the shots.
We finished enough of them, Bradley. Let's retreat.
No way! We won't leave anyone alive!
I said get back. It's too dangerous.
There aren't many enemy ships left! All power to weapons!
Bradley, answer! Damn it, take them out. Protect Bradley's ship.
Trying to lead the shots here is very difficult to do. I've got a sort of conflict going on with these weapon systems because I've got to lead the shots with the
Crew, prepare for boarding. We won't
Oops.
return to headquarters without that fool.
whoops.
Preparing boarding.
I may have just rammed one there by accident. Never mind. Never mind. Yeah, it's really difficult because with the missiles and the plasmas and stuff, obviously the plasmas and stuff, I need to lead the shots. But the missiles need to keep the cursor on the target ship in order for them to track. I don't want to be constantly switching between different types of weapons all the time, so I feel like I need to get rid of those missiles and replace them with the GATs or cannons or something that with the plasmas tracks as well. Anyway, let's see what Bradley the Muppet is up to. You enter the ship and see the damage from the impact at first sight. Many of the systems are turned off while others lie completely useless on the floor. Luckily, the ship's life support was still active. You order the crew to search the ship for survivors and divide the group. Together with 2 men from your team, you head as fast as you can to the bridge. Let's hurry. You advance through the corridors, avoiding the sparks that come out of the broken wires. The impact had been more severe than you thought. If there were survivors left, it was clear that they would not last long on Bradley's ship. You reach the bridge where you find the door half open but blocked by a mountain of wreckage. It seems that the ceiling of the room had collapsed completely. We must clear the door as soon as possible. Leadership 2 dice, roll an 8 or more. Okay. That's a 9. Beautiful. Beautiful. You slowly clear the access as quickly as you can, remove pieces and metal sheets to try and open the way, but it's still not enough. Maybe Bradley was alive, but every second that he spent there drastically reduces chances of survival. Keep putting rubble away. And roll another 8. God damn it. This guy... Oh, that's definitely not an 8. It's a 3 and a 1. You pull the last plate away, freeing up enough space to get through. One by one, you enter the control room. As you had predicted, the vast majority of the roof had collapsed, burying Bradley under a mountain of metal. You look for him in the rest of the room as you quietly tried to pick up any sound indicating that he's still alive. Suddenly you hear a moan under your feet. Bradley was still alive. You remove everything you can from him carefully while you shout for him to hold on. It was no easy task with all the junk that had buried him. You had to be extremely careful. A false move could make a little space he had to breathe completely disappear. Are you alright? Between moans you managed to get him. He did not look well. Some of the iron had fallen and had been completely embedded in his legs and arms in a deep way. You look up at his head and see a huge bloodstain covering his face. In his forehead, a gap flows blood at a frantic rate. Carefully, you finish releasing him and do a quick examination. He looks quite shocked, but he is conscious. The Defiant. Is the crew alright? The impact had been enormous. The ship is destroyed. You keep explaining the situation. I've sent some of my men to scour the rest of the ship. If they're alive, we'll find them. Bradley doesn't seem to understand very well what you're saying to him. What happened to the scouts? We finished them off. He stays silent while you prepare to get him out of there. All you could do for now was sedate him to keep him from suffering more. That man was an idiot, but to think that you could have been the one in his situation gave you the creeps. That he was still alive was almost a miracle. To expect that his crew would suffer the same fate was too optimistic. As you inject the painkillers, you hear an almost imperceptible babbling on his lips. Thanks. Return to the others. With some difficulty, you get Bradley out through the gate and you place him on a stretcher to head back to your ship. The other group awaits you there with some of the surviving crew members. As soon as they see Bradley, they throw themselves at him worried, but you immediately calm them down. We've sedated him. It was a good hit, but he'll recover. Your captain is a tough nut to crack. We must get back to headquarters.
Captain, we've managed to stop the bleeding for now, but Bradley has a severe concussion. Without the right equipment, he will die.
Bradley has to survive. Drug him, tube him, whatever you want, but keep him alive.
Yes, Captain.
Okay, Kodmadya. That is all the way back over here. Let's go. Headquarters. When the ship's ramp hits the ground, the medical team runs to the medical center with Bradley in critical condition. Against all odds, the captain had arrived alive. Now all you could do was leave him in the best hands and wait for good news. You head to the command room where Kendra Mason is. You had to report the destruction of the Children of the Sun explorers and the situation of Captain Bradley, the Admiral's most trusted man. Enter the control room. The Admiral waits, standing in front of one of the panels while she hangs up a transmission. Captain the Defiant, I was waiting for you. Take a good look. The headquarters of the Republic under my command. A few months ago it was all I wanted, but I had never imagined it would be like this. Our army is smaller than ever. Children of the Sun are raging through our systems, spreading chaos and hunting us like flies. What do you have left when a life of dedication falls apart piece by piece? Revenge! Keep on fighting, or pick up the fragments and rebuild. Keep on fighting. Maybe you're right, Captain. We must keep pushing. Nartos still wants something we have, and we cannot allow him to get it. We have begun recruiting troops. New recruits are beginning their training alongside the most capable captains. We must strengthen our ranks as long as we can, but we cannot win this battle alone. We need allies. Allies? The war with the children not only affects the Interstellar Republic, it is time for the rest of the galaxy to fight for their survival. Since the beginning of the conflict, the SMC has been affected. Many of its commercial routes have been completely closed. Even many of its facilities have passed to the control of the children. You saw it in Zaya. We must meet with the corporation's board of directors to secure the support of its security forces. We have fixed a hearing and I would like you to speak for us. I'm afraid I can't leave the headquarters with the current situation. How am I going to convince the SMC? SMC controls a private army paid out of its own pockets. With what's happening, they won't be able to ignore the Children of the Sun much longer. You must make them come to their senses. Uniting forces is the only thing that will allow us to face the army of Nartos. Besides, you will not be alone. I'll send Bradley and Captain Burrows and Dunn, my most trusted men. I know there are some differences between you and the commander, but the fact that you're both back safe and sound shows that you can work together. I don't have good news, Admiral. Admiral Bradley is at the medical center. You almost forgot about Jesse Bradley. Your crew had taken him to the medical center in the hope of saving him, but his condition was quite serious. You speak without hesitation. Admiral, I must inform you that Bradley's ship fell to the scouts we were hunting down. We've been able to get him off the ship, but he's in a serious condition. She opened her eyes in surprise. What happened? Bradley acted recklessly, or Bradley fought bravely. He acted recklessly. He was a bloody idiot. Bradley went out after the scouts that remained left after the ambush. I warned him it was too dangerous. He ignored my warnings, and one of the enemy missiles hit his ship. We chased the remaining children of the sun, came as quickly as we could to their rescue. We found Bradley on the bridge, completely buried. The ship badly damaged. Most of his crew had perished. Mason remained silent. The news had affected her deeply. You will leave immediately and look after our interests in the hearing with the SMC. Do not fail us. Try to disguise the concern. She advances towards the exit the room, leaving you at her back. By the way, Captain. Yes, Admiral. There's been a recruit who had not ceased to beg me to make you the captain in charge of his instruction. First I refused, but he was particularly convincing. He must be waiting for you at the spaceport with Catherine and the captains. Take care of him. I assure you he holds you in great esteem. I will. The Admiral says goodbye to you and leaves the room. You head back through the spaceport. Admiral Mason was right. If you wanted to win the war, you would have to seek as many allies as you could before the next battle. You had no idea how to convince the SMC to join the offensive, but you had to if you wanted to win the war. Get back to the ship. You arrive at the spaceport and head towards your ship. Already from afar, you can see someone next to the landing bridge with a big chest waiting for you. As soon as you're close enough, you can distinguish the young man you had taken on the ship after leaving Zaya, Patrick Jackson. Greetings, Captain. Admiral Mason has assigned me to your ship. I thought it would be better to wait for you before boarding. Alright, Patrick, take your stuff inside. You direct Patrick through the ship to his cabin. He had already been there for a while with the rest of the rescued prisoners, but it was a mere formality before the instruction began. The young man has personally chosen you as his captain. You would lie if you said that he did not generate a feeling of gladness in you. You arrive at the room where Patrick would be staying during this training. Normally, he would have gone through a previous training process of a couple of years, but due to the situation in the Stellar Republic, the process had been streamlined. In any case, it was now up to you to decide when the recruit was ready to take the admission exam and officially become part of the crew. You shall assist the crew in their duties. You explain the routine he must follow while travelling with you. Patrick will start helping the crew at their decks. Getting the grip of the tasks and picking up the pace was the first step to become a crew member. The young man listens to you quietly with a slight smile on his face. As soon as you finish, he makes a military salute and begins to store his belongings. When you're done, head to the reactor room. Alright, we got Patrick.
Burrows and Dunn present, awaiting new orders, Captain. Admiral Mason has assigned us to your command to ensure the success of the mission.
Copy that. We'll leave immediately for the hearing with the Council. We'll keep the ships at a secure distance to avoid attracting attention. At the slightest setback, we'll contact each other to report the situation.
At your orders, Captain.
Cool. Okay, well, I'll meet them there because I want to pop by the space station here and just pick up a couple of repairs and see if they've got any guns for sale. Some nice guns to replace those missiles. The missiles have served me very well. They've served me very well, but they no longer suit the combat style of this vessel, I don't think. Okay, so what I've gone for, I mean, I've got these two normal quality lame-ass Gatlings of the Republics back here. They're going to do significantly less damage than the missile launchers, I realise. But the triple plasma cannon setup seems to be wrecking shields like hilariously. I've also opted for, I don't know whether this is a good idea or not, I've got a shield generator and a radar now. The radar is going to help with accuracy, which I think is going to be useful now because accuracy with a pure missile setup was pointless. The missiles tracked your cursor, so, you know, as long as you kept the cursor on. But now you're kind of tracking and preempting, so it helps if these things are a little bit more accurate to where you're trying to aim to. Hopefully the Gatlings will do, I mean, they've got great range, 2000, which is the longest range of anything here, so these are pretty good little guns, but they kind of suck at hull damage 31 a second compared to the shotguns 273 a second. But, you know, hopefully that'll mean that I can land these shots a little bit easier. We'll see. We'll see. This is completely and utterly gonna figure it out as we go. I have taken off the 2 point defense systems, which may be a bad idea. I may consider putting them back later, but for now, we're going to try with the shield generator and the radar. Okay, I've got my departments working on some scrapping tasks. So, and I'm building another Gatling to see if I can maybe get it above normal quality, but I only have a level 2 workshop, so it's highly unlikely. Everybody else is happy. Crew members do have some upgrades. Fantastic. James Lewis, who I'm training in salvaging. You're training in shields. And you are training in crafting. So try and get that crafting workshop stuff up. But you are scrapping and you are increase the ship's hull, which is very important. Movement. Okay, so I have 3 specialists and 3 scientists at the moment. I might opt for a your investigation. So I might opt for an extra engineer, Kochi, so that I can get his crafting abilities up, and that might, yeah, that puts us up to level 7 on the crafting thingy. So that's good, and level 10 on the scrapping workshop. So we'll keep him in there for now. The other guy is Paolo here, has energy weapon specialty, but all these guys have got, apart from this one who's salvaging, Chris Halloway, these guys are projectiles. So I assume they stack. So we've got like 64% increase in projectile damage, but that means that our power energy weapons like our plasmas and stuff aren't really getting anything. So I'm going to swap out Jean LeBlanc with Paolo, and we're going to get some energy specialization going on. Investigations and shields are our 2 scientists, but Zoe is medicine and Jess is shields and investigations at the moment. She's kicking ass. So, and I don't have any extra upgrades, so there we go. Cool. Repair. Exit. That is a magnificent beast of a boat. I'm going to enjoy trying to figure out the new playstyle of this thing while we work through these missions. So our next mission is in the Bolfukja. The Bolfukja sector, which is actually where we were originally. Support the offensive. Yeah, I should imagine we're going to have a hell of a battle on our hands there, because if the Children of the Sun think that we're going to be allying with the SMC or trying to recruit them, well, I think they're going to do everything they can to stop us. So we're going to see what happens in the next episode. But that is going to be all for today, ladies and gentlemen. I have a brand new ship, and she is an absolute beauty of a boat. And yeah, like I said, looking forward to figuring out her playstyle and stuff. It's going to be interesting. You guys have been really helpful in the comments. Thank you so much. Keep it up. I hope you're enjoying. Thank you so much for watching. And hopefully, I'll see you next time. Until then, take care. Bye-bye.